Today in Zooba, I'm gonna be telling you the 10 unwritten rules that most players do follow, but subconsciously, without even knowing it. So how about we begin here without any further ado, and let's get into the first one, and that is, you never spend gems on tokens in the daily deals. And what I mean by that is, you go on over, you see a character that you like, let's say Finn, for example, he's pretty cool, you spend some coins and get some tokens, alright, pretty good, you want to upgrade him and stuff. But then when it hits this, it is not worth it to get this anymore. The gems are just not it, unless you have a bunch of gems and you just don't know how to spend them. But there are so many things to spend your gems on, that's very unlikely to happen. So never spend gems on these tokens here for the good of your account, basically. It's just, why would you do that in the first place? Okay, let's also see what's going on here. We got the gems, okay, fine. Pretty cool, and they have released a pretty good maze of treasures as well. Look at this is awesome. You can get a legendary toolbox at the end. It's one of the best mazes of treasures ever, because I'm pretty sure that either getting a skin or a legendary toolbox, the legendary toolbox is definitely a cooler thing, and this is one of the more expensive types of maze of treasures. So it could be pretty good, it could be pretty bad, I don't know, but there you go. We got some of these. All right, and let's just see. Okay, how much is it gonna cost? 753. All right, that's pretty crazy. That is quite a lot, actually. So no more of that. And they've also released this new event as well, Cartoon Knicks event. Same rewards as always. I don't know why I'm sick and tired of these rewards, but okay. But you do play Werewolf Knicks and get some extra points. That is honestly pretty cool. So let's go on over for the next unwritten rules. All right, so here is what's gonna go. Let's just go for any character, honestly, just a really high leveled character. Let's go for Skippy. All right, that's a good idea. Okay, here we are. So here is the next unwritten rule, and that is to never use the doctor's code in a solo game mode. You can't use the defibrillator in a solo game mode. The game just doesn't allow you to, which makes a lot of sense. Thank you Zooba. But the doctor's code, they let you use this in solo, and there's one reason why, which you might not have expected before, and that is that if you use the guard's badge on a guard and then use the doctor's code, you will be able to heal the guard. And who does that? Absolutely no one. So it's pretty much a subconscious rule that everyone knows to just not use this item in solos. No one uses this item in solos, and don't do it, all right? Because that's what we're doing like right now, just for experimental purposes. Okay, don't throw something at me, all right? Don't get too angry. It's okay. Don't worry about it. We should be fine for the most part wasting that item slot. You shouldn't waste item slots at all. They're very valuable. All right, boom. No! How did I miss that? All right, my guy, come here. Skippy is a fast character. Is he the fastest to ever exist? Probably not, but he is fast. And he doesn't have much HP though, that's the issue. We could have used this item slot on something way more important, like, let me think for a moment, muscles item, for example. Or maybe some vampire teeth, but I think we already have that equipped, so it doesn't count. Like something way more useful, but no, we're using it for this. Even the clown nose would have been a more useful item. Imagine that. Clown nose is like the second or third worst item in the game. Pretty much the case. So here is the next rule that we're going to be talking about right here, and that is never fight the level 20 that's in your game. All right, never fight the level 20 character that appears in your game. That's what you need to understand. Okay, we have level 19 over here, which is I guess close enough. When you see a level 20 character, here's what you need to understand. Okay, even if you're level 20, try to avoid them, because they very likely have thermal essence and muscles and all these crazy items that will just absolutely destroy you. Okay, and if you're the level 20 player with thermal and muscles and stuff, you know what, just do your thing. But most players aren't, okay? I'm speaking to the majority here, including myself, because we don't have any level 20s right here, as you can see. This is the highest level character that we got, and is the closest thing, basically. So, what's going on here? Like, even if you see a level 19, just try to avoid them, honestly, because level 19 is also powerful, but just, they're missing the icy nickname HP bar, which is such a flex, and it makes things way more intimidating, Oh, you have no cover. Let's go. And we got the legendary weapon. Why would you be playing Ursula, though? Is she out of early access? I can't even tell. She was released a long time ago. A long time ago. This is crazy. So, let's see how this goes here. 3 more enemies left. And let's just win right here, because, nah, I'd win. That's the only reason. I will win. So, here's what happens. Oh, come on, come here. There you go. Larry's fast. Larry's really fast. He's just as fast as Skippy, in my opinion. Okay, let's see where the other characters are, because it could happen any day now. Any day now. Where is it? Where's the character? Where are the last two guys? It's so annoying when the map just becomes huge like this. Come on now. They should add something like a marker to the characters in game so everyone knows where they are, basically. Just to make things crazier and to just get rid of the players using the barrel trying to hide around and gain trophies, because like it or not, it's not good, right? It's not good for the Zooba ecosystem, but it's understandable, though. It's a side effect of the level 20 apocalypse with the Pheromone Essence, because you want to escape those, and that's someone, you know, following the unwritten rule, actually, if you really sit down and think about it. Hello there! And it's a showdown. I love that animation. I think it's cool. It's very reminiscent of the deathmatch animation, so it's not necessarily something new, because we have seen something like this before, but it is welcome, because that text was so petty and simple and unfriendly. Like, how can I even describe it? There was just a little tiny text, like tinier than the, like smaller than the name of our account, basically, just over the kills. Actually, when you look at this image, like it's basically how it is. It was not okay. But let's go on over for our next unwritten rule, and that is to never spend the gems on the crates. Never do this. Just be patient, wait for them to open. But we're gonna do it right now, just because we're gonna break these rules at the same time whilst you know, filming this video. And did we break the first one? I don't think we did, actually. Let's break it right now. Let's do it. Just yeah. Never do this. No, never do this. And it's gonna cost more as well, which is horrifying. It's insane. So here is the next one that we're gonna be talking about, and this is basically like the fifth one, and that is to never, and I mean never, open black crates here from the shop, from this section. All right, never do this. What is that? Like a little less, like $80, something like that. Or this is around $80, 80 something dollars. All right, and the legendary black crate is like a little over $100. Never spend this kind of money on these crates. It is not worth it at all. Never. I don't want to catch you doing that. So instead, here is an outcome that you would like. If you don't want to spend that amount of money, just go on over and get this for a second. All right, like it's still $100, but you have 3 black crates, 10 legendary crates, and 5 legendary toolboxes. Or just in other words, look for the offers. Like look for this, for example. This is like $10 instead. Comparing that to like $100, that is crazy. That is a bigger difference, and you should be getting stuff like this because the paid offers in the game are actually pretty good. They are nice and they are great. So here is the next one. All right, never spend gems on the battle pass tiers. Never do that. All right, like when I say battle pass tiers, I mean you go on over. Wait a second, we have some quests. Okay, nice, but that's besides the point. Never go on over to unlock tiers and then spend this kind of gems on this. All right, because technically speaking, it does make sense, and here is why. Okay, don't shout at me just yet. All right, in the comments. Hold on a second. You have the black crate and you have the legendary crate, and a black crate in gems is going to run you about 30,000 gems, and then you have the legendary crate and the skin and everything. So actually, pretty much finishing this is like 30,000 or 40,000 gems. All right, that's kind of how it is. So at the end of the day, it makes sense. But it's still ridiculous because you can just have the battle pass like for a week, I'm pretty sure, as a free trial. I'm not even 100% sure about that, and just go on over, claim the rewards, and then dip. Like it's pretty good, and the battle pass is worth it at the end of the day. I mean, it doesn't look that enticing, but here's the deal about it. Here's what you need to understand. Like the battle pass over here has a very nice little attribute to it, and that is that you get the black crate here. So basically, if you have the pass, you would get like a black crate once every 2 weeks and stuff, and the legendary crates if you just play consistently. And a black crate is crazy, takes your account from 0 to hero. It's great. So there you go. You can get some really good rewards here, like the skin as well. Have some cool skins, not new skins, but some cool skins nonetheless. All right, so there you go. And here's our next rule that we're going to be talking about here. Always use vampire teeth on your characters, okay? Any character works with vampire teeth, which is so hilarious. Maybe apart from, let me show you the example of Henry. Maybe apart from Henry, because he does have the chopping ability that heals them all. Look at this. Active vampire flight, flies over small obstacles at high speed and bites the first opponent he hits, regaining health, basically. So it's like a built-in vampire teeth. So maybe you shouldn't use it for Henry, but for a lot of other characters, use it, man. Use the vampire teeth. It is the most goated item in the game. It is so good. Look at that. We have it for Steve. We have it for Wanda, I'm pretty sure. Yes, we have it for Suit. Why are we using these items? We have it for Ursula, I'm pretty sure. Yes, sir. Paco as well, obviously. Paolo. No, not Paolo, because I just haven't used him in ages. Neither is Jack. But then again, we should be using, like, if I were to use those characters, I would change the items and add the vampire teeth. It is that good of an item. It is crazy, and you should 100% use it. So here's the next thing. All right, and here's what you need to understand, okay? Unwritten rule number 8. Never go on over, okay, to a character that's decently high leveled, like Louis, for example. Never go on over and spend 1,100,000 coins on the last item slot. This is what I mean. Never spend this kind of coins on the last item slot unless you want to compete at really high trophies against the level 20s with firm essence and all that good stuff. Here's what you need to understand. Okay, you could take those 1,100,000 coins, all right? That's a lot of coins. You can go on over on a low level character like this, for example, or a lower level character, and you could just spend those kind of coins on multiple item slots. Maybe not the first one because it's ridiculously cheap, but like second one, third one, basically you can get a lot of these basically for just the price of one of those. So for your account progression overall and your trophies and all that, it's going to be so much worth it to just take those coins and spend them on multiple item slots or just upgrading multiple characters, right? It's just too much basically to invest in one character for the item slot unless you genuinely like that character a lot. But then again, you shouldn't like put all your eggs in one basket and just like buy all of those for a single character. You get what I mean? So here is another thing that we should check out here. The Clan Wars this year. This is not an unwritten rule, but it is an unwritten rule to participate. Basically everyone can participate. It's just that who gets the most kills kind of wins. So third place gold crate, second place gold toolbox, and then first place emerald toolbox, actually emerald crate and a cool emote. Like this is good stuff, honestly. For all the players, you love to see it. And as you can see, we're number 4, looking decently good, as you can see, and it's just a lot of fun getting those rewards. So let's hop on over to the last 2 unwritten rules over here, and here is the penultimate one. Never use Tony. Never use Tony. Just never use him. Don't use this character. He is good for nothing. Do not use this character. But if you are, just use Vampire Chief. That makes sense. Okay, here we are, and our team is trash. Look at this guy. This guy's level 1. Are you actually out of your mind right now? This guy's level 1. Come on, man. My guy just wanted to play the character. My guy did not have time to wait to get some tokens. My guy just wanted to jump into the action, and good for him, man. Good for him. So that's a kill right there. Now, just never play Tony, alright? It's part of the unwritten rules. Never play this character. I hardly ever see this character, you know. But it's just that he is not a great character. We got the level 16 Nicks on our team, though. This should be a decent match for the most part because you're very likely to lose matches with Tony. So having this is pretty interesting. And he didn't even get buffed or nerfed here, right? If it weren't for that Faye buff, I'm pretty sure I would have talked about her being the character that he should be playing at all. But now it's a different story since she did get buffed and she's probably better. I haven't played Faye after the buff and the nerf and whatever, but we're gonna see that here. And I haven't tried out Susie either for some reason. I just took Zooba's word for it and kind of stuck to that. So here's the last rule that we're gonna be talking about here, and that is to always use the defibrillator. All right, always use the defibrillator in a team's game mode. Every single time you click on big teams and you don't have that item selected, just make sure to go on over to the character section. Although it may take like 10 seconds. Which is a bit, actually, if you're playing a video game, just go on over and change the items and add the defibrillator. It's as simple as that, and everyone's gonna thank you, basically. It's gonna be for the benefit of your entire team, and no one's gonna say that they don't like you using the item, basically, because it's the biggest bang for your buck item out there, right? Close to Doctor's Code. It's also, I mean, Doctor's Code is just not good in general, but it is kind of a bang for your buck item because you get to heal up your entire team. So the defibrillator is even better. It's just a free revive for your teammate once every 40 seconds. It is good, and you just love to see it. So, and you should be using it all the damn time. So come on. Okay, damage. You love to see. Tony does deal some decent damage though. I can give him that, alright? I'm not gonna say only bad stuff about this character. So we go on over using the defibrillator, and there you go. We save a bunch of time. So there you have it. I mean, that case isn't the best example because come on now, my guy already had like 2 people healing him already, so it doesn't make sense. But then again, in a different kind of scenario, it can be really good. So somehow we won that game. It's because of that level 16 Nicks, I'm pretty sure. So there you go. And that, my friends, is the video. Those are the top 10 unwritten rules in Zooba. It's not a top 10 list, like from most important to least important or something like that. It doesn't work that way, but you get the deal. Okay, so just follow these and you'll have a nice Zooba experience. So fellas, I'll catch you in the next one, and bye bye.